I think the world would be a better place if we all truly understood what it means to be a victim in our lives. Hey ladies, I'm back, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about this. Actually, today was inspired by day one's lesson in the Understanding Your Child's Behavior mini course. So if you haven't already, today is Tuesday. Today is the last day. I kept the doors open. The price did increase $20, so it's now $47. It started on Monday. You have access this week because the class will come out one a day for 7 days, and then I'm going to keep it open for an additional 7 days so you can binge on all the information if you haven't already. So getting super, super amazing feedback already from the women in the group. So head on over to mamasincontrol.com/sign up. And if you are interested in the mini course, I open the doors for 2 additional days. It will be officially closed at Tuesday at midnight Eastern Standard Time, and it's $47. It will never, I'll tell you right now, it will never be lower than $47. When we relaunch it, which will most likely be in the fall or in a month or two, it will be $47 or higher, but you will never, ever, ever see it lower than this again. So yeah, if you were like, crap, I didn't get it when I wanted to get it, now's the time. Before Tuesday, midnight Eastern Standard Time, or you'll go directly to the wait list for when we open it again. So what was I saying? Yeah, playing the victim in your life. Here's the thing. When I heard the word victim previously to personal development, I always assumed that a victim meant, like the harming standpoint of like you were a victim of a crime or you were a victim of abuse or something like that. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about a victim, playing the victim role in your life where you are not actually taking emotional responsibility or physical responsibility for your actions. And we all do it. I even do this. So if you're like, oh, I'm perfect, I'm not even perfect. Like nobody's fucking perfect. Oprah's not perfect. Tony Robbins isn't perfect. All the people that you look up to are not perfect. It is in our mind. We are conditioned to default. And it's easy to go, oh, I just can't. And so many women that I work with fall victim to time, and they will be like, I just don't have enough time. I just don't have enough energy. I have so much to do. It's because we're not taking an active, how can I attitude in our lives. Because when I ultimately look at my to-do list, I realize that I have personally put everything on my to-do list. There was an action or something that I took, right? Some type of initiative that I took in order to cultivate and create what is on my to-do list, whether that was choosing to become a parent, whether that was choosing to start a project, whether that was, my mind telling me that I need to book this and I need to clean this and I need to do all this. All this week, I actively made a choice to say yes to all of these things. So I'm using time as an example right here, but we can do this in many areas of our lives. So the opposite of a victim is a creator. So you are the creator of your life. You are the creator of every circumstance. So in that moment when you're like, oh, fuck, not this. No. Never again will this happen to me. I want you to, 1, take personal responsibility for the actions that you took to get yourself in that situation. And be mindful that when you do this, when you take personal responsibility, you are also giving your children the permission to take personal responsibility. When you become the creator of your life, you see how you were using your excuses and playing the victim in your life over and over and over and over again. And that's gross. that feels really yucky. The first time I did this exercise, I felt disgusting, realizing that I was playing victim to the mommy martyr. I was playing victim to being broke. I was playing victim to not exercising and not actually eating because I quote unquote didn't have enough time. Because I was using my life as excuses. But I created that life by actions that I took. But I wasn't taking personal responsibility for how I showed up. Therefore, guess what happened? I played the victim. I was like, oh, not me. This is because of the way I grew up. This is because of the way my parents raised me. Oh, it's because of this type of career that I chose. Oh, it's because I married this type of man. Oh, well, I have this type of child, or my child does this. I want you to start asking yourself, how can I be the creator of this circumstance? How can I change my mindset from I can't, to maybe there's possibility here? Because I'm telling you guys, I did this for years and years and years. And I don't know what coach it was or when a light bulb switched on, but I kept asking myself, okay, I don't want this in my life. How can I change it? And I would sit there with pen and paper and I would brainstorm. How can I? To the point where, how can I make $1,000? How can I stop yelling? How can I get, my son to clean up his toys without yelling and feeling angry and resentful? I had to ask myself these questions. I had to take the victim hat off and I had to start putting on the creator hat and taking ownership for my feelings, taking ownership for my actions and the life that I wanted to be living. And so oftentimes parents will say to me, well, my child acts like the victim. Now what? How do I get them to start realizing that they are the creator of their life? I want you to be mindful that our brain is designed to default to the negative. It's designed to play small. It's designed to keep us safe. And your child from birth will not, come out of the womb and say, guess what? I am going to become the best version of myself and I am never going to struggle. Part of the human experience is struggle and challenge and contrast. So they will. But when they have a role model like you showing them the person that they can become, that is where the magic happens. So the more victim you act, the more you act like a victim in your life of, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, poor me, poor me, poor me, you are teaching your children to do the exact same thing. But when you rise above and you say, you know what, kids? Yes, this fucking sucks. Yes, this is difficult. Yes, I don't want to do this. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But I'm going to show you that you can be the creator of how you want to feel in your life. So stop playing the victim and start asking yourself, how can I be the creator in this situation?